We thought we'd do some chicken and dressing in the solar oven today. So I thought I'd just let y'all see and we'll watch and see how it turns out. My wife's done it in the solar oven before and it turned out okay. But we done it in the summertime. This time we're doing it in the wintertime, and so we're going to see how the solar oven will cook it in cooler weather. Let me see. Right now it's at, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's at about 175, I think is what the temp's at. I've had the solar oven pre-warming for about 15 minutes now, and of course I've got the homemade reflector on it. And this is the cardboard box solar oven that I made last year, and we used all summer long to cook in. I'll be back in a little bit when I start to put the dressing in. Here's the dressing that we've got made to go in there, and it's made mostly from our homegrown stuff. It's got our dehydrated celery in there, our own homegrown sage, our dehydrated onions, and then salt and pepper, and she used the chicken and the broth from the chickens that we had killed and processed ourselves. And my wife, she really likes the canned stuff because it's quick meals and it's one pot meals. And so we thought we'd see how it would do just using all of our dehydrated vegetables to make this dressing too. But I'll be back in a few minutes after I get it in. Well, Darlene decided that she wanted to go on ahead and do some of our dehydrated sweet potatoes to go with the dressing so that she'd have a really big jump start on the meal. We don't have a lid for this little black pan, so we're just going to use aluminum foil. And I've seen other people online use aluminum foil when they're using their solar cooking to cook with, so I think it'll be alright for this. Because the dehydrated sweet potatoes are already cooked, you're really just rehydrating them and you're warming them back up. I've got the dressing in the oven right now, and I'm fixing to put the potatoes in, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, it's been a little over an hour now, and as you can see, the sun's out really good. And right now, it's at, maybe you can see that, 200 degrees. And that's with both pans in there. I don't know if it's going to get any higher or not because of the angle of the sun and the cold weather. But that's still pretty good during the winter time, even if it don't get any higher. It seems to be cooking away. Everything's hot in there. So I'll check back in a little bit and let you see how it's going. Alright, it's finished, so we brought it in. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. It was in the solar oven about 4.5 hours. There's the dehydrated sweet potatoes. They look pretty good. May put a little bit more powder in them to thicken them up just a little bit more. But they rehydrated great. See there? Now let's see about the dressing. It looks done. Of course in the solar oven it's not going to brown. Let's see. It's set up. It looks good. It looks just like dressing. I'll be right back and I'll get another spoon so I can do a taste test.